He was a real visionary, not a hypocrite.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that he actually created
Hey everybody, this is
something.
DevilsThunder
He didn't just
for
take
the
pictures of
last and
models and
final
pretend they were
episode
art.
of Life is Strange, episode
I'm not
5,
sure I get the connection,
Polarized.
but
This video guide
yes,
is going to show you
the
all 10
Targaryen
optional
process
photos.
made portraiture
The first
hugely
one is
popular,
right after this
mainly
class
because it gave
interview.
subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapter.
Alright, well, once you get control of Max, you want to come over to Kate here, and you want to hit X
Hi,
to
Kate.
comfort.
Oh.
Now I'm going to go
Hey,
ahead and
Max.
skip this, but afterwards, once this conversation is over with, you can finally take your first photo. Alright, for the next photo, you're gonna land in San Francisco, since you won the contest for the Everyone's Hero contest. So once again, you take a hold of Max, you're gonna go down some stairs, and there's a lady sitting down and the camera right beside her. You're gonna interact with the camera to get your second photo. Alright, so once you take control of Max, like I said, you're going to want to come down here to the
Be
stairs.
cool, Max. Smile.
There's the lady,
Don't
there's
say
the
anything
camera.
stupid.
Interact with the camera and get your second photo. Alright everybody.
What?
So for the next photo, Mr. Jefferson here is about to, you know, give you the final dose, but instead, something else is gonna happen. So what you want to do is, you want to rewind time.
No more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
Alright, on this option, you want to click circle for one last picture.
Would you take one last picture of me? I want to be your best subject.
I almost don't believe that, but I think you've finally learned from me.
Hi everybody, I just want to start off right here with the video just to show you this explosion. You want to stop this, because there will be 2 photos that you need to get. So what you want to do is come over here to the sand and use it. And Max will stop the fire with the oil because of the sand. So now you actually have a chance to do the 2 photos. One of them is right here. The first one is actually right over here by the whale.
This tornado might be the end of the world.
So you want to kind of walk toward the whale a little bit in order to see the option to take the photo. Now, for the next one, just from the whale, like I said, is the car. So you kind of want to come over down here until you see the option to take the photo of the car on the roof.
What's going on?
So the next photo is right after this.
Keep that to yourself.
You're gonna start seeing
Seriously though,
what appears
I
to be
could frame
blood
any one of you in
hitting the
dark
windows.
and capture you in a moment of desperation.
And boom.
Everybody's gone now. Have I totally fucked up time? This doesn't make sense.
So the very last thing here for this part is you need to come over here and you want to look at it. And you want to see how it just changed names. So the last one's going to say Chloe. And then this is where you want to take your picture.
I don't care if this is a dream or a nightmare. I'm taking this picture.
Hey guys, now this is just a little bit into the puzzle, but you're gonna have like these hallway puzzles that you gotta do, and eventually you're gonna turn into Victoria, and you're gonna change your suit quite a few times. So what you're gonna do is you just wanna, you know, bring them through the door where they normally would be for their dorms. And eventually you're gonna come over to this window and you're gonna see giant squirrels. And this is actually gonna be your photo.
This one is for Samuel.
Alright, the next photo is when you're in this hallway and everything is going backwards. You can kind of see the deer right now, but you're supposed to follow that deer into the bathroom where you first, you know, started the game, was in that bathroom. But before you do, you want to come over to the skeleton, and what's really interesting about this is since it's backwards, you already, quote unquote, already took the photo. So instead of normally, you know, hitting square, you want to hit the touchpad, and that is going to give you the photo. Alright, so for the next photo, you're going to be like right here where you're going to have to watch out for Warren. So what you want to do is, this is the very start, so you kind of want to wait for the flashlight. And you want to kind of skim through, but of course, then I don't know why, but it's either my controller or it's the game right now. But
I knew I should
there's not much of a speed here that I can actually do for some stupid reason. But so what I want to do is I kind of want to rewind time, and then, you know, I kind of rewinding it so that way I don't have to really worry too much about it. Except he's giving me a fucking problem. And then now he is. So, you know, just rewind somewhat. But of course, eventually it's just gonna be stupid and just bring you back if you get caught. But you kind of want him to go that way. Anyway, you sneak around this retarded ass area, and you're gonna find Warren's locker. Now, in order to get the photo, you will want to open up the locker and see Warren's obsession of you.
Fucking scary.
So because you think it's gonna be evident, you're gonna take the photo.
Just in case I need evidence.
Samuel wants to make sure you never slip.
I said get in the car now. We'll cruise to the drive.
Can't keep saving her over and over.
Admit it, Max.
Alright guys, so this is gonna be,
A weed junkie. Max.
should be your final photo. But in order to get the final photo, you actually have to, well, you guessed it, maybe. Look at this, looks like a junkyard. So yeah, that's right, you gotta find 5 bottles. And of course, they're gonna be somewhat, you know, miserable to find. especially when
took some of my
everybody is like
maybe you'd be a
around you and you never could really find.
Smack talk you.
So anyway, I'm just gonna rewind here a little bit because, you know, this is
Max,
getting ridiculously stupid.
why are you doing
Oh no.
And
Bottles.
since you gotta find these bottles,
This might be
you
hell.
really don't. And I don't know why, but my sprint button is not really working. So anyway, there's the first bottle.
I want to share my gift.
The second one is on the table
Oh,
here.
These ones aren't too hard to find.
Now that
The
Rachel's
third
dead, it's time for you to die.
is gonna be
too,
over here
Skink.
once, you know, a moron here decides to walk away.
Max, you need to get high like Rachel. Want some drugs?
So, of course, normally for me, he didn't really do a big turn like that. So,
Oh, when did
do
I
whatever
get
you
bad
can.
bottle karma?
And right across the way too is another bottle.
Just because I'm
Was there one more left?
mean,
That's,
I
there
deserve
should
to
be,
die.
like what she just said, one more left. And you kind of want to come over here. And as you can actually see the bottle from here. But of course now we got to wait for Mr. Jefferson
Kate isn't
to kind of
around,
walk away.
I need a volunteer for the dark.
And then we can finally
let that be
grab
the
the
last
last
one.
one. And we can move on to the photo. Now, don't forget, when you get caught, you can just rewind. So just make sure you're looking at, you know, where they are so you can give yourself more time. But here's the bottles. And all you gotta do is walk up to the bottles and snap your
I need
photo.
proof that bottles were out to get me, just in case.
Chloe smack talk you. It was brutal. But of course I see what she's talking about
Now I want to thank you guys for watching.